It's definitely categorized as a tragedy. I really think, I mean, everyone probably knows that it's a comedy for the first half, and literally it would remain a comedy if just a few people hadn't done some stupid things, you know, so it wants to be a comedy so badly. So I try and think of it as one, because then when the bad things happen, it's more easy to deal with in a real way, I think.
It's very interesting. It's very like up in the clouds, and it's not really grounded to anything, but at the same time, the actors and we're very grounded to the story, but the concept of it is very like, there's a lot of like twinkly lights on this set, and it's very whimsical.
The aesthetic of the Hilberry production. Our set is beautiful. We are up in the stars. It's very evident that our fate is in the stars because that is where we live.
I think because it's just about, you know, the basis of all humanity, just loving each other, and that first time, that childhood, that childish, how can I put this? That childish love that I feel we all experience at some point. You just see that girl, and that girl or that guy, and you're like, oh my gosh.
I think what we're going for is timeless, and there's so much talk about the stars and so much about the heavens and the gods and the contrast between day and night, that I'm really glad that they decided to kind of set it in this nightscape, where kind of anything can happen, you know, you're protected by night or you're threatened by night, you know, so that it keeps that timeless feeling, so that we can still look at the story and identify with it as well as identify with the set.
I think the most important thing that I get out of it is not to ever discredit young love. So it's, you know, like never to tell somebody that they are too young to feel something. Just not necessarily love, but just in general, not to like squash feelings, I think, so.
I think because it is one of the finest and most well-known stories of true love / love at first sight, and it's beautifully told.